So this is the next stream. If I can get this music, if I can get this to the right level, right. So here's the rundown, right? 2 reviews, like 2 big 30-minute, 20-minute long reviews are being scripted and edited right now. And I was thinking of editing them while in the stream, but I don't want to spoil what either of them are, even though you can probably guess. I'm not reading Rick and Morty, but I am. I don't know if you can hear me over the. Turn it down. But yeah, I don't know what exactly we're going to get up to tonight. So, what are we doing today then? I'm a bit tired and the like. Actually, Ben, you've just reminded me of something. I saved this earlier. Probably because it triggered me a little bit. But I saved this. Someone sent this to me via a PM, and I wish to share this with some of you or whoever's just watching. Let me get this up. Okay, you know what, Everything Pro? I'm sick of you calling me gay because I know you're Mexican. That's why we've done videos together. Okay? So shut up. I've done videos with him, by the way, if you want to check that out. Anyway, so let's see if I can find this. Here it is, right. If I can get this to work. It's a black screen. It's a shame, isn't it, when you're just trying to do something good and then people have to come along and fucking break them. It says, read more real Norse faggots. Suck my fat dick pay plane is an LGBT hero. Hear it, right. Someone sent me this for a DM. And when I get round to doing that big video on animated that is coming, I want to just talk about this man. Because this guy has just made some of the dumbest statements I've ever heard, and I think he kind of speaks for the majority of people that hate animated. I shall read this to you. Yes, I know that TFA was Rodimus's most recent appearance, but it was such a shameful reintroduction. And in all honesty, I'd much prefer G1 Rodimus over TFA Rodimus, because at least he was treated much better in the original animated film. Not to mention he was given more importance and development, which is more than can be said over his ill-fated TFA incarnation. So, this just doesn't make any sense. It's like saying, oh, Luke Skywalker was shit in The Force Awakens. Why wasn't he like he was in the original trilogy? Why wasn't he doing backflips and shit It's like, it's because he wasn't the main character. He wasn't the focus. I'm sorry that you're such a fucking needy cunt that you need fucking... I want Rodimus to be the main character. Well, tough fucking shit. He didn't even die in animated. He's like, okay, this is a little meme that I whipped up just for the sake of venting a frustration. This meme is of Rodimus Prime, one of the most underrated characters in the Transform... No, he's not underrated. He was a main character in G1 for a whole fucking season. If you were born in the 80s or prior to the 80s, then you might remember seeing Rodimus during his debut in the 1986 Transformers film, because apparently you only know that exists if you were born in the 80s, right? In his debut, he was voiced by Judd Nelson, who most people remember for his role as John Bender in The Breakfast Club. I've noticed that in the last several years or so, Rodimus was continually shoved aside in favour of the more popular and well-known characters. In fact, he's had very few appearances from G1 onwards. His most recent appearances being in Transformers Energon and Transformers Prime? What? No? That's not true. That's like just not true at all. Now I'm going to be perfectly blunt here. I absolutely hated Transformers Energon. While Transformers Animated is a show that I have mixed feelings for, yes, I'm aware that it was insanely popular when it first aired in 2007, but I don't know. I didn't like it very much. I couldn't really get into it, and I could go on and on explaining why, but I think I only need to go over this subject right here. And to be perfectly honest with you, I felt that Rodimus' appearance in the Transformers Animated was nothing more than a major slap in the face. I have seen The Breakfast Club actually. I really like The Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club's good. My biggest gripe with this is that he was not treated or handled with care. In fact, he was only in the show for about a minute or so before being killed off. And we never see him again. Yes, I'm aware that he didn't actually die and that he was on planet Cybertron de-rusting, even though that was only ever mentioned in the form... What was that ever mentioned? But his appearance in the last episode was barely noticeable, and quite frankly, I'm disappointed with how the makers of that show treated Rodimus. They could have done so much more with him, but no, they decided to introduce him and then just throw him away in the trash can. In fact, they made it pretty obvious that they hated Rodimus. I mean, how could they bring back a character who we haven't seen in so many years, only to give him one short-lived introduction and then just kill him off? For this reason, I prefer to remember his debut in the original Transformers continuity. You saw Harry Potter in the half-blood cunt. That's nice. Because at least there, Rodimus was given more importance and development. Sad to say, the original animated film, from where he first debuted, could very well be the only place where Rodimus will ever be treated with respect and recognition other than G1. Like, did you just forget that existed? What's also sad is that both versions of the character were voiced by Judd Nelson, but again, I prefer to remember his debut in the 1986 film. In TFA, his voice hasn't aged well, and like I said before, Rodimus' appearance on Transformers Animated was just disgraceful. It was such a betrayal that I feel that his only purpose in the whole scene was to be bumped off. The whole purpose of the scene was kind of just to show the might of the Decepticons and show how the Autobots are like weak in comparison, whatever. And this is how they treat Rodimus after more than 20 years of absence. Then this is just shameful. As far as I'm concerned, we may never see Rodimus Prime ever again. He's not coming back anytime soon. He's dead and he will stay dead. Rodimus Prime belongs to Hasbro. That's dumb. That's really fucking stupid. I don't know who sent that. So, he's got more. I can't be bothered to go through his whole DeviantArt to find them, but he's got more saying how such a well-rounded character Smokescreen is, which is just a lie. That's just a straight-out fabrication. I've been sent quite a bunch of shite lately. Someone sent me... oh, what was it? They sent me this thing. Let's see if I can get it up. because people like to PM me videos. One person in particular likes to PM me videos, and he sent me this one. Where's that? Isn't it? Where is this? Where is that? I saved it just because I wanted to talk about it. Oh, I can't find it. But it was like this really just absurd video. It was just crazy. I don't really want to spoil it. You just sort of got to see it. Anyway, I'm just I need something to talk about. I have got a backup here. I might just play a video game while we talk, because I've got quite a bit to talk about. In fact, let's do that. Let's do that actually. Try and get this up. This is I don't know if you ever heard of this game. I played this quite a bit when I was a little child. I don't remember anything about it though. I've played like a little bit of it prior to the stream, but not much after. This is a Ultimate Spider-Man for the PlayStation 2. I'm running it through an emulator right now. That is, whoa, that was loud as fuck. But let's just talk about stuff while I play my childhood game. The thing is, right, I want to talk about because recently I rewatched Animated. Animated is like, I've talked about Animated quite a bit. You probably know that if you've watched anything. You probably know I'm kind of in love with it. But I did a big old rewatch lately for something, and it's not that like my opinion on it gets worse every time. It's just, it's still really good and I love it to bits. It's one of my favourite shows like ever. No. But I don't know. It's I think it's because first time I saw it I was kind of like not new, but just sort of like, I don't know, I only really got into like film theory around that point. And from the really basic understanding I had, I was like, oh, Animated is just the best show ever made. Ever since I first saw Animated, I've seen a lot of shows that are a lot better than Animated. And I don't know, I can't really explain this feeling. It's like, I know that there are loads of shows that are just better. Oh, hey. Yeah, I know. Tom Cavanga. But, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I know there's so much stuff that's, like, so much better. Do you know what I mean? But Animated just sticks with me, and I don't understand why, really. I'm trying to web these fuckers out. Get out of there, you fuckhead. Because, I don't know, it's just weird. Yeah, okay. I think Transformers is, you got it. It's trash. Okay. Transformers is, it's like Doctor Who. It's well executed trash. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is a combat tour. Follow the waypoints, beat up the bad guys, emerge victorious. Oh yeah, cool, man. Fuck. That was loud. I'm playing with a controller, but it's giving me the PC control. Okay, so in the last night video, I talked about my most anticipated stuff that's come out this year. Last Jedi, Spider-Man Homecoming, and the DuckTales reboot. I'm going to talk about those real quick. Spider-Man Homecoming was excellent. I really liked it. Spider-Man 2 is still the best Spider-Man movie ever made. And I don't... It's just, you got to do a lot to top Spider-Man 2. Like, I knew it wasn't going to top Spider-Man 2. I would say it's like on par with the original, though. It's like just about the same as the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Did you just make the fucking noise twice? Yo, dive. There we go. So, yeah, it was just real good. It was... I like that it wasn't just like a repeat, like a third doing over of the origin story. It was just its own thing. And the Bumblebee movie. I don't know. Could be good. Could completely suck. It might completely suck. What the fuck is a city event? But I don't know. It's the guy who did Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a very good film that I'd highly recommend to anyone. The plot's a bit weak, but other than that, it's fine. But it's the guy who did that, and I don't know. It's like it's like I don't know. It's just I can't imagine him doing it really, because it's like two completely different kind of movies. Oh, hello. Did I just kick that woman in the fucking teeth? Do you want? Okay. Oh yeah, cool man. Yeah, so I don't know, I just don't really have an opinion on it. I just, whatever, I'll see it how it is when it comes out. What's up with the Community? I don't know. Okay, never. This is a PSA. Never ever go on the Transformers Discord server for the subreddit, because that is just the worst thing in the world. That is just an awful place. It's full of shut the fuck up. So okay, so what was I saying? So it's just full of people like, you'll get on your case about everything, and there's some of the mods are a bit bad. It's just nah, stay clear. The admin's chill. That is a loud fucking shit. Yeah, skip that. Like, what the fuck happened? Did I do this? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh shit. I've got to save a man. People are in danger. Shit. Yo, where am I taking him? Wow, thanks, Spider-Man. Who did this shit? What the fuck? But anyway, so the admin of this Discord server is real chill. It's just... Oh, hello. It's just the community just kills it. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm trying to, I can't like focus. Yeah, this game is like just my childhood, really. I love this game bits when I was young. I haven't played it in... I just don't remember any... Fuck! I don't remember anything about it. Shit biscuits. Okay, I actually hate this voice actor. Oh shit, that woman's dead. She's fucking crushed to death. How is she? Oh fuck it, she's never gonna walk again. Look at that shit, she's fucked. How did she walk? Well, okay. Oh yeah, cool man. That woman just... I killed her. Nah, that would fucking... That car should have just fucking destroyed her. What is this? That's fucking Rhino. That's like a C-list Spider-Man villain. I'm gonna skip this shit so I can't be fucked. Oh shit. That got... Look. I'm trying to talk to fucking people. Well, this game keeps throwing shit at me. I'm just trying to find a break. Oh, XD, he referenced the Scorpion, isn't that good? That cop actually just shot that man. He shot that man and he just shrugged off the bullet. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I bet it does. Yo bitch, get over it. Yeah. Get fucked. I actually hate this voice actor so much. Hey, speaking of voice actors and Spider-Man, you ever see Spectacular Spider-Man? Because I've been rewatching that lately. I saw a fucking real good show. That's like, it's... I think that was the show that actually just made me realise, like, okay, maybe I think too highly of animated. I mean, it's like, okay, so animated, it's a real good show, I love it to bits, and but I don't understand why it's one of my favourite shows. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen. I've got to keep pausing this to read the comments. It's real. I mean, season 1 is like kind of perfect. I think if you just watch season 1 on its own, then you're fine. But if you watch season 2, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. because season 1 just sort of does stand on its own. You don't. I mean, like, 'cause season 2 finished on just such a massive cliffhanger that they never resolved. But season 1 just is its own thing. Like, you can just watch it. You ever play Spider-Man 2 on PS2? Because that was like the one that set the precedent. Do I remember a channel called Jetix? I don't know what that is. What was that? Is that like it's either a TV channel or a YouTube channel? What is it? Ah. This is a very thrilling boss. I'm just jumping, and occasionally I go in, slap him on the back. It's a very good boss. No, but Half-Life has an ending now. There's a real good ending too. Like, I've been a Half-Life fan like my whole life. When I read the ending, I think I actually cried. I was just like, fine. It's just finally. Just so long, oh shit, we actually got an ending, and it's a real good one. It's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's the ending that we deserve. After so many years of waiting, I can't believe we actually like got an ending. Even if it's, I don't even care if it's just text. I'm fine with it just being. If it's not a game, I'm fine with it. I just want an ending. I love it. The ending is good. It's what I would have had. Everything sort of just ties up, and I mean, like, it's like what happened with Half-Life 1. It just ends on sort of a depressing note, but everything gets wrapped up and you've saved the day. No, I don't think we had that in the UK. I don't know. I can't remember. I might just swing about for a bit because the fucking web swinging's the only real good thing about any of these games. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, I think I do remember it. Yeah, that whole final paragraph of the story was just excellent. That was just such a big fuck you. It was so good. It was crazy. Oh shit. Oh yeah, these controls are pretty excellent. He's about to commit suicide. That's pretty cool. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just so glad. I don't care if it's a sad ending, a happy ending. I'm glad we just have an ending. What's this? The pyro update. Fuck. No, I haven't played TF2 in years. I actually don't remember the last time I played TF2. It was I have it on Steam. I could just check right now. I might do actually. Tulala. Tetris is really far out. Yeah, okay, let me check real quick. When was the last time I played TF2? Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say when the last time I played it was. Oh well. I'm sure last time I played it was probably 2015. Maybe. Right, bye-bye, Tom. Okay, so Cyberverse. I sort of brushed this under the rug during the last stream, but it is odd, isn't it? Like there were rumors of a G1 reboot for years, and now it's like finally happening. And I'm like, well, I've got a feeling it's going to be sort of cartoony and not like cartoony in the way RID is, like cartoony in the way that like something like Teen Titans Go is. And I don't think I would mind that, honestly. A lot of people seem to have a problem with Transformers being done not seriously. What the fuck's that a problem? I just don't get that. Like it's silly. It's such a silly idea, and you take it seriously, and it's just stupid. How the fuck am I gonna? What is it? She fell off a bike, and she strained her wrist. I think she can pretty much walk to the hospital. She doesn't need me. She's that fucking lazy that she needs an Uber to come round and pick her up. Fuck out of it. Yeah, it's gonna be... We'll see. It's being made by the same guy who did Samurai Jack. And he is a fan, so... I don't know, we'll see. And I still need to catch up on RID. Because that's ending later this year. And I'm not like so invested in it that I have to know how it ends, but I just feel obligated to, like, I have to see how it ends just because I started it. What have I got to do? Fucking medals and shit. Ah! There's a guy right here. I just kicked that guy. That fucking random guy was just walking by. I think I just KO'd him. Shit, get fucked. Okay, something else that aired recently and is semi-related. Marvel's Spider-Man is the new animated series based on Spider-Man, and it is horse shit. It is one of the worst shows I've seen in ages, not just like cartoons, but I just mean shows in general. It's just actually awful. I was thinking of doing a video on it, just saying like why it's so... Wait, I think it just completely misses the point of Spider-Man, really. Because the whole point of his origin is you got one thing that's like just chance and the rest is his own decision. Like, it was just completely by chance he got bitten by that fucking spider. And then it was his decision to fucking get into wrestling and fucking do all that shit. And it was just his choices that got Uncle Ben killed. But in this show, it's like he gets bitten by this spider out of the blue. He decides to, you know, use it for money. And then it's not really his fault that Uncle Ben dies. Like, the guy runs past him. It's just sort of like, oh shit, that guy just ran past me. I didn't have time to stop him. Oh well. And it's like, oh, I killed Uncle Ben. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't have time to stop him. It's just, that's chance. Oh no, the 90s Spider-Man show is fucking awful. I tried to watch the third episode. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. It's just... Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I just need to watch more of it. I'll give it to like the end of the first season. But it's just bad. I just can't get into it. So I love this pop-in. This is intense. Here we go. Talking about Marvel's Spider-Man, which is the late. It came out like about 2 weeks ago. I think there's a few videos on it already about just the animation errors and shit. It's just there's a whole episode. I think it's on Disney's official channel. It's on YouTube, and it's just the origin story. And it's just they fuck it up so bad, and it's just funny how bad they fuck it up. Also, it's like, I'd say I have a high tolerance to cringe. Like, if there's something cringy, I can just go, okay, I can sort of tolerate that, I can stand it. But this show, there's some shit in it that just puts that to the test. Like, I'm just like, that is just, can you not? Oh yeah, so I forgot to talk about the DuckTales reboot. That just reminded me, because that aired about 3 weeks ago on Disney XD, and I was very much looking forward to it. And it was really good, actually. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. My expectations were pretty high, but it even beat those expectations. I was like, damn. I'm looking forward to the rest. However, I don't like to get political or nothing. Political stuff gives me many sads, but I feel like this needs to be addressed. You've probably heard of Cinemassacre, who's that one, the angry video game nerd. He's got this guy on his channel called Mike Matinee, or whatever his name is, who apparently has a 12-inch dick. And he said that he didn't like how the three boys are like stupid, but the little girl is smart. I think he misses the point of like character development, because like at the end of the episode they like get smart, but whatever. he said that you know, oh, the girl's smart, the boy's dumb, and then that in the comments people were saying, oh, they've made DuckTales into leftist propaganda, and I'm like, no. No, they haven't though. That's just wrong. I thought it was a bit like I didn't get that vibe from it at all. It was just like whatever. If there's something where a woman is better at anything than a man, then apparently that's leftist propaganda. It's just stupid. I remember people calling Dunkirk right-wing propaganda because there were no women or black people in it. But that's stupid as well. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know which side of the argument I really fall on, but it's neither of those. Like, what the fuck is that all about? The fuck is this place anyway? It looks like a hellhole. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than live it. Oh no. I think Ben Oren's just exposed me. Okay, I've been swinging around for like 10 minutes now. Uh-oh. I've got a problem. Ben Oren's exposing me live on a stream. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'll go sort this out. Okay, so okay, so I did that oh shit. I killed a man. Fuck. He's a menace to the whole city. Oh, fuck! I killed another one. Oh, one more? Ah. I just killed 2 people. They're both dead because of me. Yeah, I know, it's like... This is the most sexist game I've ever played in my life. Why is this not Spider-Gwen? Why is everything got to be white Peter Parker? Why can't it be black Miles Morales? Jeez, Marvel is so racist. Or something like that. It's just like, fuck off. The fuck are you talking about? They'll do whatever the fuck they want to do. They'll do Miles Morales if they want to. They'll do Peter Parker if they want to. It really don't matter. They'll do Gwen Stacy if they feel like it. Like, just shush. White. Peter Parker is a white male. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo-hoo. The danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What you do, just grab onto some DuckTales. Woo-hoo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo-hoo. I don't know. I don't really focus on that. I just go in like going like, okay, I want this movie to be good. I don't. Like, I'm not saying you do this or nothing, but like, I feel like most people go into movies being like, right, I wonder what I can fucking complain about. Because people do love, I know I love a good complaint. That's why I make streams where I just rant about stupid shit. But I don't, I go into shit with an open mind. Like, just because it's got something in it that I don't agree with. It's not like I'm going to go like, okay, I'm immediately just going to hate this whole thing. I actually went into the Ghostbusters reboot with an open mind, and that was not a good idea. I kept trying to find good things in it, and I just couldn't, and it just hurt my brain the entire time I was watching. How long have I actually been swinging? I've been swinging for years now. There's like people that need saving, but I'm just swinging. 4 chance to me an ironic fan led to Miles. Miss, I don't. What was that? Is that like Captain America but a woman? I've got another save on here. That's like a 100% save. Hold on. I'm gonna save this real quick. I don't care that I overrid a save. That's it. I think we got where's this at? We've got some skins. Oh, here we go. Peter Parker hoodie, black suit, wrestling. I'm gonna do a cheeky little black suit. Makes no difference, just looks sick. And Marvel published it. Seriously. Oh, is that like a legitimate Nokia? It's an advert for Nokia. There is a Nokia commercial in this Spider-Man game. That is crazy. Look at that. There is a legitimate Nokia product placement in this game. That's insane. Dear me. Oh hey, some collectums, whatever you want to call them. Chris Chan. Chris Chan is the best, worst human being who has ever lived. He's amazing. He's an amazing human being who is also awful. I don't know if Nokia is making a comeback. But basically, Chris Chan released this video lately where he was like, hey, I learned a new skill. I can roll my R's. But it sounded like a turkey gobbling. And it was just disgusting. It was a real disgusting noise. I'll get it up in a bit when I inevitably get bored of just swinging about for 20 hours. So I've been trying to, because Chris Chan wastes a lot of money on his shit, like the shit he collects, instead of like getting his mum help, which he really should, and that's depressing. But me and a group of people tried to figure out how much he has spent on Transformers alone over the course of a few years, like his whole life. Instead of giving his mum the medication, I'm going to carry this guy for a few blocks. But I wrote it down. I've got it all on my desktop. Instead of buying his mum medication, he has spent. Where is this? Where to put it? Here we are. He has spent, I didn't write down a total, but it's over like $400. It's crazy. That's all in a year as well. All in a year, he just spent $400, and the year's not even over. It's $400 on buying Transformers instead of getting his mum the help she needs. It's crazy. His cat too. His cat's like dying. In his latest video, it was like moaning. It was begging for death. It was horrible. Anyway, I'm done with this. I would continue with whatever, but I can't be fucked. Let's get back to what else we were doing. What were we doing? We were talking about this numbskull. We talk about Chris Chan. Okay. How many viewers do we have on this stream? I like how I actually closed the live stream. That's cool, man. Oh yeah, look at my fucking recommended videos. I think you're the only viewer right now. You are, that's cute. It's just a one-on-one with me and Ben. That's nice. What was I gonna look up? Something, whatever. Things. I can't remember now. What was I on about? I was on about something. I'm just going to let this become like a complete howl around in here. Shit. So I'm going to put the music back on. Things. Give me something to talk about. I'm sat here begging for something. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Right. I did a collaboration with that man a while back, the guy who did Dr. Lockdown. That's it. The guy who I did the collaboration with. I felt I'll talk about that, but okay, so Doc, he sent me his end of the script for the last night video, and I can't remember exactly what he'd put, but he'd written me to sound like an idiot, like I was just clueless and didn't know anything, which is accurate. But I just was like, well, why have you done that then? Is that is that how you see me? And he's like, yeah. I just thought it was a bit weird, honestly. But I was talking to Frederick the other day, you know, G1 Redone guy, in voice chat, and then we got onto the subject of Dr. Lockdown, and he said how he didn't like him. I'm like, how do you know him? How do you know who Dr. Lockdown is? It's crazy. Like, because apparently Doc sent him a link to his Facebook page, and Doc joined, and he said how it was just awful and he didn't like it. Which I kind of understand, really. But I don't hate Doc. It's like, I think he just needs to chill out a bit. I think he needs to sort of understand what the situation. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to start a YouTube drama or nothing. It's my opinion. I'm trying to find like a calming piece of music to put on in the background. I'll go for the Medulla theme from Dark Souls 2. There we go, that'll do. So, North Korea's heightened military aggression. They've been really kicking the can, haven't they? They've been really going at it. I don't know what else to say. I did get a bit scared when they launched that missile over China. That actually kind of scared me. I was like, shit, is World War III about to start? But other than that, I'm like, well, how long is this going to go on before until everything gets destroyed? Damn. It's a matter of when. What if, like, the one day you're not in Toronto, they just destroy it? Hey, speaking of speaking of destroying Toronto, why is everyone freaking out that the Doctor's a woman now? Like, I don't understand why people hate it so much. It's just whatever. That's it. It's just fine. I don't care. And I'm like the biggest Doctor Who fan I know, and if I care, like, should you care? I'm gonna do this, make it a bit trippy as it goes down. Oh. Oh shit. So. Yeah, that was rough. I feel sorry for you. I haven't checked Twitter in a while. Actually, I checked it yesterday. What am I saying? Oh yeah, cool, man. What the fuck's this? Oh, that's one of your shites. Oh yeah, cool, man. A lot of your shit, a lot of the shit in my feed is just you retweeting things. Anyway, back to what I was on about. So people are just going mental that the new Doctor's a woman. I just like couldn't care less, really. I don't like the Doctor can turn into anyone. It's like it's like what, on Twitter, like 13 out of like 12 out of 13 times it's a man with it. Oh, fuck. When you meet a what the fuck? I'll send you an image worth sharing. Come on. Take that. Yo, what? Stop, man. Time shits. 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so I was gonna make a thing on this and I just thought there's no point, like I don't know how I could make it interesting. But basically I said the 13th Doctor wouldn't be a woman, and if the 13th Doctor was a woman, I was gonna watch Attack of the Clones every day for an entire month. And so, the 13th Doctor was in fact a woman, so I actually did end up watching Attack of the Clones every day for a month. And I want to talk about that because that was truly unlike anything I've ever done before. And I hated it so much. Basically, you haven't sent me something else, have you? Oh, good. If Bay got HIV, it's got to turn into HIWE because we in this together. Please stop. But so I watched Attack of the Clones every day for the entire month of August, and it was awful. It was the worst thing I've ever done, and I can't express it in words how terrible it was, but it was just terrible. I really don't know what else there is to say about it, really. It was just a bad experience. I don't want to have to go through it again. Boy, if you're calling Doctor Who a shitty tea drinker show, you've never seen the greatest scene in television history. I'm gonna find this fucking scene. Where this at? Oh, what's it called? Boy, I'm trying to find this now. This is just... Oh, if you shot me with that fucking garbage, I swear to goof. Where is that? You just have to see this. This is the worst fucking scene in television history. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Right, we are watching this. I don't care what anyone says, we're watching this scene together. I'm gonna mute this. Right, what's this shit?
Dr. Solar.
Look! Perfect. Almost.
Here it comes. What's this? Look at it. Look at this. This is fighting a giant thing, but she... Look at what she doing. Just kills her instantly. Get fucked. So... I'm going to talk about this a bit. Actually, I do want to hear her scream again. Her scream is pretty goat. Okay, so in the 80s, Doctor Who very seriously ran out of money, and this was not just the scene, but the episode that broke the straw on the camel's back and made them cancel the show. It's just incredible, really. It is just one of the greatest scenes in television history. There's a few other scenes in this show that you just have to be seen to be believed. Where are they? Let me find some more. Okay, so here's basically the BBC like to I don't even know how to put it really. The BBC like to take the classic episodes of Doctor Who, release them on DVD, and then give them these trailers that make them look really epic, even though they're not at all. Oh, that's nice. 500 turquoise RC milkmaids. Right, I gotta find this scene too. I got the YouTube link. I just have to find the timestamp. Here it is. Right, first time I ever saw this, I died laughing. This is just amazing. So basically, the Doctor here, played by Peter Davidson, is like, hey, look, shit's going down on this underwater sea base. We got to sort it out. Now I must find Slipstream. Also the 80s. It's a good set though for the budget they had. I'll give them that.
Why have we come in here? Didn't read what it said outside.
That's why I'm asking. I don't like running into chambers that have radiation keep out written on the door.
What are you going to do? Try and start a diversion.
There we go, we're back. We're back in action, I think. Yeah, here we are. We back? We're back. Right, cool. So, just watch this shit.
Reactor on overload.
Explode.
Oh, I shouldn't think so. They've got a couple of hours to sort out what I've done.
This is madness.
The doctor's right. We'll tie up dozens of their people. And in the confusion, we can slip back to the tunnels.
I like how the door makes a fucking machine gun sound. This is funny.
Whoa! Can't risk a shot in here. When I say run, run. Run! Yep.
Oh, get fucked. Damn, motherfuckers, damn, motherfuckers, die. Damn, motherfuckers, damn, motherfuckers, die. Oh, look, it wobbled. The whole fucking building just wobbled. What was that? I don't know. Just the way he falls off, that's just perfect. Damn. Are you ready to watch him drown?
Doctor!
There's nothing we can do.
We can't just leave him.
Face it, Tegan. He's drowned.
But that's... He falls in a tiny little bed of water and they're just like, he's dead. He's drowned. He's gone forever. That's just how it is. Has the stream just cut out again? I actually don't know. Because this ain't loading up. Maybe a good live dashboard. I think my internet's died. Oh wait, no. No, it hasn't. We're still live. I think. Yeah, we're still live. I don't know how, but we are. It's just, he is such a tiny little bed of water, and it's just, he's in there for like 2 seconds and he drowns instantly. He's a Sims character. It's crazy. Also, the guy is just like, hey, he's dead, like, just get over it.
Can't just leave him. Face it, Tegan. He's drowned.
That's it. That's the end of Doctor Who. That's how the whole show ends. Whoops. What a shame. Doctor Who makes me laugh. But what Doctor Who, right? Doctor Who can get really fucking hardcore, right, when it needs to. I've got this clip. I just have this like bookmarked. There is a scene in Doctor Who where the Doctor pulls out a Glock and shoots something. I haven't actually seen the episode, but he shoots something. Look at this shit. Just pull out a fucking Glock and shoots this thing. What the fuck is he doing? This whole video is just him shooting shit. He fucking murders people. Get fucked. Look at that shit. You see this coming down a corridor, you better fucking run. There's some sexy robots, you know. They're just looking at it like, oh shit, who fucking died? Oh, here comes the Glock part again. Get the fucking Glock. Oh shit! He's like, no remorse. My favourite part though. Snaps a man's neck. What the fuck? She's just like, he just pulls her away, like he just glosses over the fact he killed a man. Shit. Doctor Who's ass, and that's why I love it. Doctor Who is one of the worst TV shows ever made, and I love it to bits. Oh shit. But yeah, Doctor Who is just awful, but I love Doctor Who. We've got 3 people watching, but the only one that's... We've got 4 people watching, but Ben is like the only one who's talking. But Doctor Who is just kind of ass, really. I'm just gonna get this Medulla music back on. Oh. Anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream right here because I've run out of things to talk about unless someone can give me something to talk about. I was going to stream myself editing, and then just as I started the stream I realised, hold on, I kind of want to keep this a secret. I don't want anyone to see this shit. I have watched the TIE Fighter short film. That TIE Fighter short film's real good. I'm going to let this meme play even though you can't see it. Anyway, that's all the time we got for tonight. I'm glad that we had this one-on-one Ben Olrand. Actually, no. I'm sorry, I lied. I have got one more thing to talk about. And it's this video I found on YouTube that is just untapped potential for just everything. And everyone needs to see it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, come on, don't tell me this button. Don't tell me you deleted it. Put it in my favourites, come on. Please don't tell me he removed this fucking video. I need it. I need this video. Yes, it's it! Oh, yes. You have to see this shit. This shit is excellent. Okay, so... I have no idea what this is. Just watch. This is crazy. Just...
I'm Grant. In a moment we're going to listen to a mad little song that I wrote about Doctor Who. Now the thing about creativity is that it never really ends. And so I started off with about 4 verses which I wrote down. And then while walking around the house I suddenly thought of new verses I could write. So we're going to start off with the first 4 or 5 verses. And when we get to the verse about Sarah Jane, then the verses start to get a little bit more comical. And we'll go from there, and they're basically all about the companions. But I urge you to listen to all the verses because they do have wonderful lyrics. The way that I get the rhymes to go together are just wonderful. So I hope you enjoy this mad little crazy song I wrote, and comment below please to tell me how mad you think it is.
So, this man, this genius, has... Okay, I'll turn up the volume real quick. He's written a mad little song about Doctor Who, and you are about to hear it. And this video only has 812 views. It deserves 100,000 views. And this is untapped potential here. I feel like this is just incredible. Watch this shit.
We sing of the Doctor in this merry song, A man who always found peculiar clothes to put on. He surrounded himself with a circle of friends. To protect this great universe he chose to defend. Doctor Who, you are supreme. Doctor Who, oh my God, a Slovene.
So horrible. It's so bad. I shouldn't even be laughing. This guy probably has like horrible autism or something. If you go on this channel, he made this video about Jodie Whittaker, about why she is going to ruin Doctor Who. And then he deleted it, and there's this one guy who's been mocking him about it ever since. Shame this wasn't made after Sunday's announcement. I feel Jodie Whittaker's presence would add a lot to the story. But I have to show you his art.
Hello, I'm Grant McCluskey.
So this is the biggest fucking V-neck I've ever seen in my life. Look. Fuck.
You may know me as that strange boy who does weird drawings on the internet.
What the fuck?
Or you may know me from my YouTube videos. But today I'm here to promote my art. So basically all I'm going to do is get my little Polly Pocket of drawings.
I'm just going to skip to the drawings. Let's go.
Which probably from one value. But here we go. Here's my one of Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter.
Here's one of two women kissing. Here's one, a nice one actually, of Bart and Lisa. Terrifying.
Oh, that's not too
Which I
bad.
think is a nice drawing. Why aren't you buying it? It's just nuts. Now, I remember one time someone bought one of my drawings and they sent me a message saying, oh, thank you for this, because I can add this picture to my my drawings of dictators. And
Dictators?
So I decided to draw one of Hitler.
What?
Not just Hitler. It's Hitler with a lovely background. I never used to do backgrounds. Here's one of Albert Einstein in shorts, which I thought was rather good. Then we have this one, which is sort of going along with Doctor Who thing, because on Facebook is where I promote most of my drawings, and there are groups on Facebook about Doctor Who, so it seems logical to therefore do Doctor Who drawings. So here's one of a Sontaran and a Black Scott, which I think is, again, brilliant, but people just won't buy it.
People, it's just, all my drawings are just brilliant. They're just so good.
It's imagination is what's key. Then we have this new drawing which I thought up. You know, this is just showing how desperate I am for ideas. We have Hitler the flower.
Why?
I think it's still something which would make someone laugh. Because it's a flower which is
I'm not laughing with it, I'm laughing at it. It's horrible.
It's just, I mean, what I think the key selling point of my drawings is that they are nuts, and the idea that makes people laugh and it's something that they can look at and enjoy is great. I mean, what is art, really?
Fuck
I
off,
mean,
you don't know.
I know this
Get this out of here.
see.
We have to find the next drawing.
Is to listen. A nice one of Zac Efron. And then we have going on politics, because politics is a big thing, big hot button issues. So I did Theresa May looking sexy.
Why?
Here's one of Hitler at his wedding, kissing this man who unintentionally looking a little bit like Donald Trump. You're not supposed to do that. Then we have sexy Hitler.
Why though?
Then we have Taylor Swift.
Uh,
And then we have this one of Hitler with boobs.
he likes to draw Hitler a lot.
Then we have this lovely little one of a penguin.
A penguin?
Not like
Well,
this
that's not
little picture of a
too
penguin.
bad.
By the way, part of the reason for doing this video was because this lovely little person did this drawing for me, which I looked at it and I just thought, in my heart literally was like, oh. His name was Graham Pierce, so thank you very much, Graham. I just think it's lovely that someone actually spent the time to do that for me. Lovely. Here's, I have to think about this one. This is Elijah Woods.
Elijah Wood.
This one's Paul McCartney, who I recently found out there's a big conspiracy about Paul in a dress.
Okay.
Let's speed up a bit here. Here's Hitler rubbing a man naked.
I need to see that one.
Let's speed up a bit here. Here's Hitler rubbing a man naked.
These are just like... Some of these are just too good to be true, really. It's just...
Here's Hitler kissing an old granny. Here's Matt Smith. I think this is...
Oh, these are going too fast now. Hold
Here's
on.
Hitler kissing an old
He just has some kind of fascination with Hitler.
granny. Here's Matt Smith. I think this is a lovely one. I think this is a beautiful piece of art, but no one's buying it. Matt Smith. Here's a naked girl, which I think is another nice one.
Why?
One of my favourites. Here's Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, James Bond.
Which I think is another nice one. One of my favourites. Here's Daniel Craig. Some of these have been here for ages and I haven't put them back up again. Here's a duck. Here's
Who's that?
Scotty from Star Trek.
Scotty.
I think that's a beautiful drawing. Here's Freddie Mercury. Here's this one. This drawing actually sold for 30 quid
Oh,
a time.
dear.
At one point. I made one, it sold for 30 quid. I made another one, sold for 30 quid. Now I can't even get 5 quid for these bloody things. But this is Hitler pleasuring himself. Naughty Hitler. This one sold recently, but the only one I have sold recently, is Hitler the Nude Model. Here's one which I did recently, and I named it the Gender Confused Man, I think.
What?
But this is basically an old man with boobs.
Why?
I covered that up very well. I won't show you that one because that's a bit explicit.
They're all explicit.
Here's a lovely one of
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
which is the big thing in The Simpsons. Isn't
That's
it?
not.
And
no.
I think someone would love to have that on their wall. Look.
You're
Look.
crazy.
Nice piece of art. Here's another new one which I've done, which is Hitler being eaten by a giant fish.
I don't. I've just run out of things.
I mean, last point. Let's put the rest of them down. Well, there's one here of Donald Trump as a snail.
That's it. That's the whole video. Oh yeah, cool, man. It's just, I found this guy. I don't even know how I found him. It's just such an odd YouTube channel. It fascinates me. Anyway, I think that's the stream. I don't think we can really go on after that. That was just mental. Before I tell you about this mad little song that I wrote about Doctor Who. Doctor. Anyway, yeah, we're done. I don't think after that we can really... Like, what do you say after that? You just you can't say anything. That's it. It's over. Like, you can draw whatever the fuck you want, right? But then you start selling images like that for £30, and that's just. I think you gotta have a sense of like, okay, maybe I just shouldn't. Maybe I should stop. But some people are either just have this mental block where they just like can't see that something they did is bad. Like, that's me with my Prime review. I can't see any faults in that. It's perfect. It's brilliant. If you think it's just the wrong, then just shut the fuck up. But yes. Prime sucks. I'm too tired to actually just think of an argument or anything. Goodbye to everyone. Only Ben, because Ben is the only one that's here. I don't. Oh, we had a nice one-on-one there. That was nice. And to prove what I mean, I'll DM fucking Ben some art I did. I'll prove it. You can draw whatever the fuck you want, but you gotta put the hand. Yeah. So I'll DM this to you. But I think you just gotta have a sense of like, okay, I probably should not sell this for £30 on eBay. Anyway, that's the stream. I can't believe I really just sat in a stream with my biggest fan, Ben Ulrand. There's this guy called Gary the Neutral. I think he's like my biggest fan. He tweets to people about me and it's kind of a bit weird, but whatever, I don't really mind. Anyway, good night and thank you for all the fish. Woo, lad, I can't believe the stream is over.